golden retriever who's 1.5 years, and then Kona, a 5-month-old corgi. This is our first training session, so why don't you guys tell me a little bit about what's going on and what you want to fix today?
I think the problem is that they get too excited when they're together, and we want to have it so that they're not acting like this when so we can like go to the beach together and like walk stuff.
Right, yeah.
They just have this weird like connection,
and it's just between the two of them.
Yeah, she doesn't
play
do
with
this.
Other dogs. And
She doesn't do this with any other dog, and I don't think Rusty does either.
No.
Rusty doesn't play like that.
Not like this.
It's just
this
too exciting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely.
Okay, go.
Yeah. Do you guys have them off leash playing sometimes too?
Yeah, sometimes.
And that's probably really gets intense. So we'll definitely have to start with them being off leash. Okay, let me grab treats real quick. These two especially, it's gonna be super hard for them to like control themselves during the introduction with each other, because when they see each other, obviously they just, they know each other and they just wanna play. So right now, when Rusty's focusing on me and sitting right in front of me, he's at full self-control. When they see each other, their excitement builds. And the more excited a dog gets, the further from self-control they are. Their excitement's building. Then by the time they get to each other, they're so far from self-control that it's like, I don't know what the hell to do with myself, but like throw my body at you and just go crazy. So we'll have you guys just kind of go at opposite ends. So what's really important too is that you're only calling his name positively. So a lot of times, like, when he's trying to get at that dog, I see like, Rusty, no. What motivation are you giving him to come back to you? He's like, you telling him no, or that dog there, what's more motivating? As long as you can grab his focus, if you're saying, Rusty, and he's just totally not focusing, you want to back up because that dog is too close. If he can't control himself right here, he's not going to be able to when we get a little closer. Another one of my golden rules is to only say a command one time, and that's really hard, but it breaks that stubbornness. So it lets him know when I say something once, I mean it one time. I would say 99% of people say sit, sit, hey sit, sit. Then it's 3 times before I actually say it. So the next time I tell him to sit, he's like, oh, I don't have to sit until I'm told 3 times. If he doesn't do it, as long as he's still focused on you, just patience with a hand gesture will get him. Sit. So right here, he doesn't sit right away. Just kind of let him know, like, okay, I'm only saying it once. We could sit here all day. What you can do, instead of repeating the command, is say his name or any kind of sound to refocus his attention. I know. Yes, we'll take that. Good boy. Good job. If he's trying to find other things to do, that's much better than like zoning in on her, trying to pull at her. So he's gonna stay focused here. What we're gonna do here is, every single time you do this, it's going to be faster and faster for them to calm down. In the beginning, it's going to take a little bit of patience. So if I say sit, yes. By now, she's kind of had to hold it together over here for a while, so she's, a lot more calm and has self-control. But every single time, if they came up to each other and had to sit and focus back on you, that's going to be really hard for the both of them, to take their focus off of each other. But if we can do that first, it will make the situation so much better. And each time it's going to get faster and faster, just as long as you reinforce, like, you don't go and say hi to him, you get your reward of saying hi to him once you calm and focus on me. Each distance closer that we get, it's going to get harder and harder. So make sure that you have her focus right here. Yes, good, perfect focus. Because again, this is down at self-control at the lower end of the scale. Yes. So once her focus is up on you, she's not pulling closer to him. We'll move forward.
She wants to see.
Hi, and that's okay. Yes. And see, by this time, if we make them have to control themselves this much, it's going to help once we get up to there. And if she's focused on something else, that's totally fine. Like if she's looking at the food, looking over there, like like he was kind of like rolling on his back, and it's like if they're not zoned in on each other, then we're okay. Closer. Hi, yes. Good girl. Sit. I know, now it's gonna be hard. And this is probably the distance that you'll start at. You know, most likely when they see each other, you're not going to be across, unless you can. You know, if it's too hard for them to start at that distance when they first see each other, definitely distance. Yes. So it will be really good when they do meet now, like with every step you guys take, stop, make them sit, and refocus back on you. So this is going to help them, you know, learn self-control in all areas. It's going to be the same kind of thing when they do meet though, as well. So we'll go over that in just a little bit. Always want to make sure that you're saying her name positive. Especially here, because saying Kona, no, don't bark, don't go for him, is going to give her absolutely no motivation. You have to be more motivating than Rusty, and that's really hard to do. Kona! And this is just really good, you know, if you're walking by a dog in the street and they're like, oh, can my dog say hi? Just be like, yes, let me just grab his focus first. Sit. Yes, and then you can kind of give your dog a command and say, go say hi. This is asking a lot of them to, you know, be this close together and not focused on each other.
It's true.
It really is. Sit. Yes. And so once they're calm and both focusing, it's going to be the same thing once they do meet. You know, right now they're at the self-control, but I have a feeling it's going to switch instantly with them just from by seeing them play. Like 0 to 100 really quick. And then there's that thin line when their excitement builds, where they just lose all self-control, don't respond to anything. So you have to, the key is to try to catch them before they get there. So you're gonna let them say hi for 1 second and then call them back. So their excitement builds, and then we call them back. Good job, they refocus back on us. Now you can go play again. So instead of building, you're just teaching them, when you feel that your excitement is getting to that point, you come back to me.
They're on leash and they're playing. Are we allowed? Do you want us to pull a little bit? Give them a little tug to get their attention?
So yes, let them like say hello, and then you'll say, Rusty. Say it in a positive tone. If he doesn't respond in like a second, take a step back. Hey. You get your reward of Kona once you sit.
Rusty. Sit.
Yes, good boy. Oh, good boy. Okay, so now you can give them a go say hi. Okay, go say hi. 1 second, call them back now. Rusty, come here, Kona. Come here. Come here. Good girl. And I'm all for treats during the beginning, like stages of training, especially for something like this. But then it will become just second nature and ingrained in them. So you'll be able to wean them off of it. Take 1 step back, but don't fully go all the way back. So take a step back so they can, so that they can't touch or reach each other, and then give them some time to come back on their own. Say hi. Yay. Okay, now call back. Come on, Rusty. Come on, Kona. Rusty, come on. Come on. Hey, Rusty.
Kona.
Hey, so now we'll give them a couple seconds. There. Sit. Good, Kona.
Good girl.
Rusty, good do it, Rusty.
Good girl.
Eat over here. Come here. There you go. But look up. Rusty. Yes. Good job.
Down. Now you can sit.
See how you said it a few times right there?
Yeah.
I know.
It's really
We do that with you.
Yes. Okay, call them down. Rusty. Come here. Come on. Good. Look. He looked. That was a step. Yes. Good. And their hardest part, it seems annoying because you're like, I just want to let them play, you know? But the hardest part is going to be that beginning part. And once we have that set, you know, them coming back and coming back, you're good to go. A lot of dogs, it's different where it's like, they're totally fine in the beginning, build up, and then you have to kind of catch it before that, you know, shift happens. They're like 0 to 100 really quick. So it's easier to fix, but it takes more in the beginning.
He automatically lays down, which I feel like gives him like a kind of like a go signal to like, because she's
just being like submissive.
Yeah.
Kona, come here. What you can do, I'll say sit. Yes. Tell her what she did right away, that she did the right thing. And then slowly try to increase that amount of time before we lose her focus completely.
Okay.
So then the next time, I would, Kona, sit. Yes. Tell her she did the right thing right away. But then try to hold her focus a little longer. Yes. And you see you can lengthen her focus that way. And again, when you call their names, especially when they're playing, you have to be like, Rusty, oh my God, I have the best thing ever over here. It would be so much more motivating, which is very, very hard to do. Yeah. It's an important rule of training just to get the dog to listen to you first time, every single time, is to not repeat a command.
Okay.
So, and it's just human nature. 99% of people do it. Kona. But if I tell her sit right here and she doesn't sit, it's just human nature again to keep repeating it. But if I end up saying, Kona, if I end up saying sit, 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 I've said it 3 times now. The next time I command her to sit, she's gonna think I don't have to sit until I'm told 3 times. Or let's see how many times they'll say it before just giving up. So you want her to know, Kona, Kona, hi, good girl, sit. She's not sitting right away, just patience. Yes, good girl. If you still have her focus, patience with the hand gesture is all it takes. Let's say I had commanded her to sit and she just walked that way. What you can do is say, Kona, or any kind of sound. Kona. You can repeat her name to refocus her attention. Yes, now I'm gonna refocus her back to the hand gesture. Yes, so as long as you just don't repeat that command, you can really do whatever it takes to re-get her attention. Go say hi. Okay, go say hi. Go say hi. Go say hi. Oh my gosh. Okay, call him back. Rusty, Kona. Rusty, Kona. Rusty, come on. Come on.
Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Good boy.
Good. That was so good, you guys.
Good job, Russ.
Come on. Good job. He totally did come back on his own. And then she's like, if Rusty's leaving, I'm not gonna stay. Good job, both of you. Yes. Yeah, I would practice like this, and then obviously I'm never gonna say like you guys can't hang out with your dogs, like go to the beach together, but just kind of realize if they are off leash together, you have to like be on them really. Like you'll have to be able to grab them, to break them up. But a lot of work just on the leash with this will go really far with that. The more you can do it